Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Esea MDL match between Valiance and Sprout GG. How you guys doing? I am you and me. Chuck exclamation mark casters in chat to see my Twitter. Follow me there, and follow Capping TV for more casts in the future. We are heading into the 9th round, and while we're jumping into this, I noticed a couple of people saying that Valiance haven't played Overpass. And they have played Overpass, but not for a while. The only recorded matches I can see is one from 2016, one from 2018, and one from January of this year. So it's been a few months, about 4 months since they've played competitively at this level. So we'll see how they go. And Sprout, they have played a little bit more recently, just last month. So I'm excited to see how this will go. And it looks like everyone wants Valiance to be winning at the moment, so we'll see whether they can pull it out or whether Sprout is going to, well, give us a showing. Maybe it's Spitty, last 2 players left alive. Maybe coming in through the sewer, coming up behind Letney. Oh. Timing just bad for him, and next we'll be able to come out and take down me a bit. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit flustered right now. I'll get into the flow in just a second. Valiance winning the first round, looking strong, and I did have a stat. Who hasn't actually... It is Sprout who hasn't actually lost a pistol round on the one map that they played. So this is their first pistol round loss on Overpass that we can see competitively, so it's interesting to see. I do apologize for the way my voice sounds and when it cracks. I was at IEM Sydney all weekend and my voice and my throat is completely destroyed. But Otto, only player towards the A side at the moment. Next to rotating around. He does have to hold off all 5 players. He will get taken down, but not before taking one of his own. Next to will be able to rotate in. Gets 2, 3 of his own. Last player left alive, Mirbit. He has managed to pick up a MP5, but no, he will get taken down quite swiftly by Esperanto. And well, Valiance taking out the second round. Sprout, they will be able to buy up weapons now. Hopefully they can do something. Ooh, Sirison will be buying up a glass cannon AWP, leaving himself with nothing else. Hopefully he will be able to do something with that, but the way Valiance have shut them down at every angle at the moment. I mean, I know it's pistols, but first couple of rounds of the game usually tell us how most of the game is going to be going, so see what happens here. Just stand up, set up. Sprout is looking for a little bit of information, being really passive, expecting some sort of aggression from Valiance, and they haven't pushed up too far. Is holding quite back, wanting to keep full control of the bathrooms. 2 players dedicated to that. Actually, no, Esperanto will be rotating back, leaving Otto just by himself, sitting over towards long in bathrooms there. See whether he can hold off this push. Nobody's really towards B, just Mirbit. And there's 3 players dedicated onto the B side. Oh. Speedy deleting Esperanto on that jump. Next, we'll be rotating up towards the A side, but Otto is still sitting in the bathrooms. He hasn't been found out yet. Oh no, now he will. Speedy will do a lot of damage, take a lot himself, and Sirison will be able to take Otto down. But the rotate is coming out towards the A side. All 3 players from Valiance coming up. Actually, Letney deciding to hang around towards B. Not sure whether there will be a rotate back. So 2 players getting... Oh no. Sprout have waited just long enough that they think that it's going to be B. Mirbit looking the wrong direction. We'll be able to get the flick off. Take down Letney. But it is going to be a push into the A side. 10 seconds left. Favin needs to get the plant down now, and next to Hunter, lost 2 players alive. 4 Valiants are over towards B, and at this point they just need to save. There's not really too much they will be able to do. There are 2 players from Sprout heavily tagged, but there is no way for Valiance to know that. And yeah, they will just be running away, trying to save these weapons into the next round. Hopefully, maybe get an exit or two as well. And speaking of the MP5, it's a personal decision whether the MP5 or MP9 is better. The MP5 is sort of like the UMP. It's silenced, you get no traces through smokes. MP9, personal preference. I mean, it's been around for longer, you know the spray pattern, you know what the gun's going to do. Most people have learnt the MP5 by now, so it's just what you're more comfortable with. Right, they will have an AK out on Saracen. Oh, no, sorry. And Valiance, they are forcing up. Putting themselves in a really awkward position if they lose this round with their money. Otto just sitting there on a deagle, and Hunter, he's getting super aggressive. He will be able to spot the bomb carrier. Only doing a little bit of damage though. Everyone is on the B side for the side of Sprout. Hunter will get taken down by Saracen. And you do still have Letney over in the sewers. Not really too much you can do. His teammates are pushing in. And oh no, Dennis will get taken out by Otto. Otto, he won't be able to hit the second one dig though. Now it is down to Esperanto and Letney. Will they whatever push in and get this? They are up against AKs and an AWP. And oh, Letney, no, taking a lot of damage through the wall. Unfortunately, no, he's just going to be backing away, trying to save what he has in Esperanto. That's probably what you should be doing as well, buddy. Both of these teams have seemed to ban Overpass quite a bit, so for it to be coming up, both of them aren't really confident or seasoned players for the map of Overpass. So we'll see how the map turns out, but so far it is staying close, and Valiance, there's not really too much they can do here. They don't have the weaponry, they don't have the money. Hopefully they can pull off something cheeky and stop Sprout from starting to build up their economy. And they are just going to be stacked towards A, making that huge gamble. And it's not actually bad of a choice. Sprout has put quite a few players towards A multiple times now. If they continue to do that, then it will be open season for Valiance, and at the moment they are doing that. They have 4 players towards the A site. Speedy flashing out long. Otto will have the P250 up close. We're about to do anything. No, Saracen will take him down, but oh, Esperanto with the scout, taking down Faven. And that is going to stop anyone from wanting to push up long. Saracen is still holding the angle with the AWP. Smart choice for him. Esperanto has rotated around though, so there won't be any chance of him getting taken down. And well, Hunter rotating towards B, which I feel like more players should be heading over towards B at this point. No real noise, no real hints as to where Sprout's going for Valiance, so they just have to play off game sense at this point. Play off their feelings, play off the gut. And Hunter's really going to be the only one to hold this defense, and 2 players are already on site. Hunter will get a nice shot onto Dennis, not quite taking him down, and there he goes, gets taken out himself. Esperanto and Nexa though coming in with 2 kills. Letney with one of his own. Saracen, last player left alive, does have the AWP in hand. Spots the head of... Oh, actually no, he didn't. Maybe he did. There it is. He gets the kill on Esperanto. Does have 20 HP. 9 seconds left. There's not really too much he can do, and Letney will be able to finish him off with their MP9. And Valiance, that's what I meant by something cheeky. They were able to clean them out and really stop the economy of Sprout from running away too much. They do have to rebuy everything in Fathom, buying up that AWP for Saracen. And now, Sprout, their economy is broken. Valiance, their economy is broken too, so we'll see who's able to take the lead in this round. Whoever gets this will likely be able to take the next round and get a little bit of a lead into this matchup. And ladies and gentlemen, my co-caster is here. Welcome, Bammy. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good.
probably were a lot more comfortable than Sprout were at the moment. They do seem a little bit uncomfortable, but both of these people have like banned this map the most apparently. So
yeah, I mentioned that
something-
earlier. They haven't really played this map each, and
I'm late to the party, aren't I?
yeah, you're late to the party. I don't know what happened to you. You just disappeared, but you're back now.
Family affairs. Dad crashed a car. We're all good.
Hope he's alright.
I love you, Dad. Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. He just forgot his insurance card. He was like at an event, so he didn't want to get pickpocketed, but he forgot to put it back in his wallet.
Yeah, fair enough. Well,
yeah. Well, either way, don't want to miss the train.
why? Why do you have to pun every time?
And here we go. We have Sprout just moving on slowly through bathroom, looking like it's going to be an A push. Seeing what they can find at long.
It's not really too much over too long for them to be able to find.
Yeah, they're not going to find much information.
There are 2 players on A, and they're pretty much both rotating to B-ish. They're half move towards B, trying to cheat over their 3 players on the B side. Mirabit is the only one from Sprout over there, and 10 seconds left in the round.
Oh! A little bit back and forth. Cheeky. They do manage to get the plant. And
No, they don't.
Oh, wait, what? Oh, they didn't. There was not enough time. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a factor, isn't it?
It is a factor. They waited until 10 seconds to push in. The bomb got dropped.
Sorry about that, guys.
It is okay. We are back.
That one's got the full buy. Sprout really just forced in it here, not waiting any time for any saves whatsoever. Goes in even for the op. What do you think this plan is coming in here? Just rush it?
Sorry, what was that?
Just rush it?
Oh, whoa. I don't feel like they're going to be rushing anything at the moment. Sprout hasn't really been rushing. They've been taking their time. And Dennis, the leading auto. They've been taking their time, and as last round showed, they waited so long, 10 seconds pushing in, and they didn't have enough time to be able to get the bomb plant down. So hopefully they will change it up, go a little bit faster. And Esperanto with with 2 headshots there, will be able to find Mirbit as well. He will throw a smoke out. Mirbit, perfect time to push for him. The flash out will be able to take down Esperanto. And now all 3 players from both teams are heading towards the A side.
Yeah, and it will be an all-out brawl coming in here, but it looks like Valiance still pretty much in the clear. They do have the kit, and also time is on their side. Not a lot of you. There is some flashes that are definitely in favor of Sprout, but I think they might. Looks like they're considering maybe going a long way around. They know that they're at side A because they've been able to trade there, and if they can go for the full rotation, they will be able to get the bomb plant opening, and on top of that, they will be able to have this site locked down, save some of that utility to just sort of steer the fight where they want to, flush out from heaven, a bunch of other stuff going in their way. Merbit does have to be a little bit careful. It looks like they're just going to push in. They do manage to get Hunter. A little bit of a psych there, a little bit debating, but they finally come to an agreement that this was the place for them to plant. Nexa, able to get 2 kills. Are they going to be... Yeah, they... Oh, God. Oh, wait, actually, they did line up for them. Okay, well...
Sprout, they gave that round away a little bit. Peeking in positions that they didn't have to, and they waited until 10 seconds left once again to start their execute and push in. 3v3 and 10 seconds left. It's not the smartest move.
Yeah, but like, to be fair, this is not their best map. Nor is it for Valiance, but like, we looked back at like the Kurt... I don't know if you mentioned the Tricked Esport thing, but like both of these players played against Tricked Esport recently on this very map.
Recently.
Yeah, relatively, yes.
Valiance was 4 months ago. Sprout was last month.
Okay, fair enough. Well, Valiance had a better result yielding that. I think they may not have it as their best map, but they don't find it too uncomfortable. And Sprout seems a little bit out of their element. So I don't know how the ban or the pick process went for this, but I mean, right now Hunter is living up to the name. They're on the prowl, and things are just Sprout. Like you said, they need to commit to more plays. Like that hesitancy towards bathroom, I thought they should have just gone for a rotate towards side B, because that would have been fine for them. They would have had really no CT to worry about. They could have been able to get up in a nice crossfire position, maybe even have Murbit at window. But, you know, it is early into the first half.
Is extremely early. And
yeah, so hard to say.
Yeah, Sprout haven't actually really been able to get any sort of money under them either. They get their weapons and then get shut down immediately. Sirison will be in heaven here. Oh, he will be able to find Nexa.
Okay.
It's a good start for him. He does have an M4, but no, Otto will delete him with that orb.
Ambitious.
And once again, I want to quickly apologize for my voice. I was at IEM Sydney all weekend and I have destroyed my throat.
And I'm sure that was loads of fun.
Oh, a lot.
You guys are pretty much now the gunpowder for these crowd chants.
Yeah, I started so many chants. That's why my voice is...
Everybody did. Literally, IEM Sydney's entire crowd was full of pioneers that day. Yeah. Full on inventors and natural-born leaders. And right now, Dennis taking in that lead to be able to push their team to victory, hopefully get around. They do manage to get the trade. Not going to be able to find the kill, but they do manage to get the trade. A lot of damage coming in here. Cyrus and Favin will be returning the favor. Cyrus is the last one remaining, but oh my god! Esperanto, you just shut down everything. Okay, well, Sprout.
Once again, they got weapons and got shut down straight away.
Yeah, but they didn't hesitate, but they're getting punished for not hesitating. And this, they really need to find a good medium here, Sprout. And they also need to, I didn't think they need to do a full save, because apparently being able to go for slight ecos followed by a buy round where they can't really get everything, it's not really working out for them. I know it's not as bad of a deal now with the update of the economic system in CS, but still. Also, why does Favin have a Zeus? It gives you a lot of money. I mean,
he's trying to have some fun, and
that's fair.
1 HP. How does he get away with this? And Nexa through the edge of the smoke, able to take down the last two players, and well, Valiance 8 rounds to the 2 of Sprout. And Sprout once again will be able to buy up full nades for the most part. Cirrus are missing 1. How do you what do you think Sprout's going to do? Are they going to change anything up to try and take a round off Valiance?
It's really hard to tell. This is not their best map. This is actually considered maybe one of their worst. So there might be some new things that they're trying out. It is early into the league. I think they're just really, like you said, hesitant, and then they're just like, you know what, let's just push for site A or B. They're not really able to grab a lot of information. They just kind of get shut down. And look how aggressive Valiance is being right now. We're not aggressive per se, but they are.
Look at Dennis.
They're not afraid of Nexa. Okay, well, they're being aggressive. They're just kind of on the hunt right now. Valiance has been given no reason to respect Sprout. I don't know if Sprout, they have a plan obviously, but I don't know what they're trying to execute here, because Nexa has really just kind of been a bounty hunter. They're sort of spaced out right now, and like while trying to grab information, they've been just picked off one by one like a horror movie.
Yeah, they need to, when they're looking for information, they need to go 2 by 2. One player,
yeah, buddy system.
One player is theoretically going to have to go by themselves, or you can have 3 and 2. But you need to have somebody there for the retrag, and if the player going alone, don't go overly aggressive. Sit back passive and wait for the CTs to make that mistake. And Sirison will be able to get 1 kill, Otto will be able to get 1 back, and Letney taking down Sirison to give Valiant once again another round in this matchup. Nexa on 17 kills already.
Well, I mean, they've been... You saw what they were doing. They were just all over the place. Oh my gosh. Nexa's very, very aggressive. And here we go. Really unique buy going in here. Well, it's not unique per se. It's just not going to yield a lot of results for them, I fear. All right, here we go.
Sprout, they do look like they want to go to the B side. Valiance pretty much everyone is there bar one player. Who is, I believe, Otto sitting up on the A site. Esperanto sitting in heaven. Actually, no, he has rotated up to his A as well. And no, now he is coming back down towards B. That's right. They have stalled out in the sewer. There's not really too much going on for them. Valiance. They don't know what's happening. Sprout, they don't know what's happening either. Nobody's making any noise. Nobody's giving any information out. Dennis is looking for something. He's trying to make some sort of an entry into the site. Hunter peeking back, trying to find something himself. He does find Mirbit. And that is the bomb as well. They know exactly where the bomb is. So they are rotating a little bit over towards B. 4 players over here now. Otto staying towards A just in case they decide to rotate back. And that's what it looks like Sprout is going to try to do at the moment. Maybe not. It did run to connector for just a moment. And no. They're going to come back. But oh. And Saracen walking straight into the crosshair of Nexa. 2 more players here for Nexa to be able to find. And he does find Faven. Can he find Dennis? No. He will get taken down himself. 2 players on the site. And Dennis gets deleted. So swiftly. Spitty on the A site does get taken down himself as well. And Valiance 10 rounds to 2. Maybe Sprout, sorry. It doesn't look like he can really find anything else in this matchup so far. Which is extremely unfortunate for them. They did get the first 2 not the first 2 rounds of the game. A couple of rounds close to the start of the game. I believe it was third and fourth rounds. And they haven't really been able to get much since. Valiance have just shut them down at pretty much every angle. And Esperanto, fadeaway headshot. We'll be able to get the one, but Favin trades him out. They have recovered both of those AKs. So that everyone on the side of Sprout does have an AK in hand. Pop flash goes out. Seriously through the smoke. Will be able to, with the help of his teammates, take down Hunter. Actually, look at Favin. He's up towards bathrooms. He's in between all of the CT players. He has let Nexa go through, so Saracen's not ready for that, but Favin, he will be able to find Nexa. But he's right next to Otto. Now Otto knows exactly where he is, and Letney still down towards the B side. Sprout, after getting those kills, has fallen back and started to play a little bit more passive to have the man advantage, and no reason to be wasting that. Giving that up now will be extremely unfortunate for them. Sprout, they are looking like they do want to go to B, but they do have Spitty up on the A site. Looks like he's going to be the fake man. Let's make something happen, and he is on the A site. Does throw a Molotov out, but that gives all the information that Sprout need. They are going to push into the B site. Smokes down, and Letney will be able to spot out Favins. Letney spraying through the throw. Just there. The smoke. Mirbit, last player left alive. 1 flash in hand. He's peeking up over the smoke, standing on the sandbags. We'll be able to find the head of Otto. 1v1 Letney versus Mirbit. And Letney creeping around the side of the boxes and shoots Mirbit in the back of the head. Valiance wants to get another round. Mirbit standing like a statue just watching heaven. Not expecting Letney to be down the bottom, rotating around behind him. Extremely unfortunate for him. Valiance. Everything they could ever want. They have so much money in the bank. Sprout, look at them. They have nothing. $0 on 2 players. Unfortunately, they haven't really been able to get too much done in this half. There's still a second half. The CT side, and hopefully Sprout will be able to get a few more rounds under their belt in that and bring it back to a much closer game. At this point, Valiance is looking extremely strong and have been able to shut down Sprout at every single avenue so far. Look at this, getting aggressive into sewer already. Pop flash goes out. Teammate pushing through, looking through the tunnels. not going to be able to find anything. Maybe the only player close enough to be spotted, but he's sitting back playing passive. He doesn't want to lose his life. And oh, Otto will be able to take down Dennis as he's jiggle peeking. So unfortunate for Dennis. And Valiance, they still don't know what is going on. They have had that single kill. Speedy with the bomb is pushing down the bathrooms all alone. If he gets dropped, there's full control over the bomb for Valiance. And oh no, Esperanto will be able to find him. And going after Mibit as well. Mibit goes down. Last two players are on long. And well, the bomb is fully in the hands of Valiance. Unfortunately for Sprout, Faven is going to check this corner where Otto is. Try to creep around the smoke. Otto looking at the wall. He will be able to get that kill. And the Hunter through the smoke takes off the head of Faven. Last player left alive is Sirison. Does have the op in hand. No armor. One smoke to go along with it. And oh, not too many chances in this round to be able to do much. He will leg Gluttony and get taken down very swiftly. I feel like Sprouts is falling apart just a little bit. They need to be working together a little bit more than what they are. It looks like they are going to go for a fast play, having a rush right now. Everyone with an SMG might just hammer through the monster into the B site. So many smoke splashes, nades, everything going over. Esperanto out the connected door. We'll be able to get one before getting traded out immediately. Nexa though, playing behind the toxic barriers. Oh no, no, Faven. Losing your head once again, my dude. That's not going to help you in this round at all. And Sprout, trying to make a fast play, get shut down. Try to make a slow play, getting shut down. What can they do here? So unfortunate. And as soon as one player dies, I feel like Sprouts just scatters. You got Dennis over on long, Sirison out in mid. They are trying to pincer onto A, but with a Mac 10 and an AK, a pincer isn't going to work for too well. And Otto will be able to jump spot Sirison, take him down. The last two kills are his, and Sprout will be going over the CT side now. Only having 2 rounds in that half. Are they going to have the time though? Are they going to have the rounds to be able to bring it back? Make this a much closer game than what it was. I actually expected Sprout to be bringing out more from this. From the stats that I was looking at not too long ago, Sprout actually looked like a really strong team. If I have a look really quickly. They have actually had decent showings very recently. Taking out LDLC, coming relatively close to Vitality, coming close to Windstrike and Virtus Pro as well. Those are some good results, but I'm not sure what's happening here today. Faven losing so much health already, down to 3 HP. Mibit, what are you doing? You shouldn't be pushing like this. He did have a teammate, Sirison, in behind him. Sirison taking all of the bullets for him. Now Mibit pushing up towards T-spawn. He's around the corner. Otto almost doesn't check him properly. We'll be able to turn around and get him eventually. Spitty getting taken down. Dennis, last player left alive, is still alive. And no, he does get taken down and takes one with him. And Valiance, these boys is ripping off the head of Sprouts. And Sprout not really able to do much to, well, come back and counter Valiance here. Taking so much early damage in the games, in the rounds. Unfortunately, it's not working out for them. Oh, that nade. If it went through, it would have done so much damage. Unfortunately, he missed it.
It's very close.
was very close. And Valiance pushing up long. 3 players here. The bomb is actually staying back this time. Instead of putting the bomb on the front lines, it will be waiting back. Sprout. How to spread out. They are ready, lying in wait for a push to come out. Dennis sitting alone with the MP9. Nobody there to really back him out. Up. Sirison is on the A site, jump spotting. Dennis getting taken down, but Sirison not able to see into the bathrooms, not able to do too much to help his teammate. And well, utility will be coming out onto the A site. The push is coming in from Valiance. Only 2 players here, and Sirison.
Oh my god! Oh, the flash though. That's managed to keep him alive. Managed to check out the truck as well, and Hunter's in a really good position. A beautiful flash that just pretty much opened up the A side entirely, and they're aware that somebody's behind that smoke. And I think they're just gonna try to save this and fight for OT. Wow, Valiance has been looking pretty solid here.
Yeah, they are looking extremely solid. And Sprout, don't go for the ninja. You don't have the kits, boys. Are looking probably for a couple of exits. Nobody's going to be exiting towards Bank or the B site. So they won't be able to find anything Favin. Just checking the back lines, making sure they're not getting flanked on. And, well, Valiance up to match point already. Sprout don't really have the economy to fight this back. Bammy, do you think it is
No,
all
they
over?
don't.
Or do you think Sprout has a fighting chance? Do you believe?
I always think. I do believe. I 100% always believe that if you have the spirit, you can pull it through. It is a very low chance, but it's not impossible. But I will say that it might have been good to do some full saves at some point soon, so that way you can have a little more stable of an economy. But just the way that things kind of teetered out as well just was very unfortunate for Sprout. Yes. I love Sprout. I'm a huge fan of him, but Valiant's looking really awesome.
Yeah, Sprout, they were just playing with their economy, spending so much money, which is so interesting to see. Not really having enough to keep consistent buy rounds up. Going for deagles pretty much every second round.
Missing a couple of smokes and flash as well. You know, every bit of utility counts. So if you can get it, that's awesome. If not, then it's kind of out of luck and you have to play a little more passively. But we can see what happens. Sprout, fortunately they're on the CT, so they just need to wait for them to come to them. And oh gosh, they are going to definitely arrive at their destination.
Oh, Esperanza will rip the head off Mivit. Faven will get taken down, and it's 16-2.
Well, I don't know how the banning went, but it certainly didn't work for Sprout.
Absolutely.
I guess they kind of looked at the numbers on paper and went like, okay, well, they can't have our best map, and both of our worst maps are the worst. Let's just try to not worse them on our worst map, which happened to be Overpass. And yeah, no responses from me here. That's just roughly about it. That was just a dominant showing, but it's early in the league, and Sprout can always spring back up.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can sprout a new tree out of that. You see the single seed and, well, a little bit of hope.
Yeah, a little bit of synthesis. Step outside from the computer for a second, get some fresh air, let the sun rays hit you. Other plant puns.
Yep. Just keep going for an hour of plant puns. But
yeah.
But unfortunately, that is all we have for you tonight. Chuck us a follow on Twitter. Chuck a follow to Capping TV. We will be back. Well, I will be back in probably about 9 hours, casting some NA MDL, and then a few hours after that, I will be casting Australian MDL. So we will see you then. Give us a follow, stay tuned, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.